All right, this is video 4. We're going to talk about graphing, writing and graphing inequalities. Last video we looked at inequalities, and today we're going to be working with graphing them. So this is not on your notes, but let's just kind of look really quick. So let's look at these real life situations. So Jessica spent more than $5 at the arcade. So more than $5, that just means that she could have gone anywhere from after 5, any of these numbers, and so on. So again, this is one of those situations that more than one answer applies, more than one solution. Number 2, less than 12 people rang the bell on the mallet game, less than 12. So it's not 12, but it's anything less than 12. So anything this way. All right? All right, I think you get the picture here. I don't think I need to go through the other ones. So let's move on to your notes now. All right, so if I want to write an inequality to represent a situation, we're going to look at this. So number 1, you must be over 12 years old to ride the go-karts. So first of all, in words, what exactly does that mean? It means that your age needs to be over 12. So go ahead and write that. You can just write your age needs to be over 12. And for a variable, let's just pick A because we're talking about age here. So A equals your age. So A equals age. Then, so my inequality, it's just going to be A, your age has to be greater than 12. Okay? So I think sometimes you think it's more difficult than it actually is. You just need to take it piece by piece. All right, let's move to the next one. All right, you must be at least 16 years old to have a driver's license. So in words, that actually means your age needs to be at least 16. So age at least 16. So my variable, again, I'm just going to use A. You can use any letter you want. But so age is going to equal, A equals your age. So now my inequality, remember, because at least 16 means you can be 16, you're going to say your age has to be greater than or equal to 16 because you can be 16. Okay? All right, now you've got 2 examples, 3 and 4. I want you to go ahead and you do them yourself, just like we did 1 and 2. Pause the video and then come back for the answers. All right, go ahead and check your answers. So you have to be over 48, so H has to be greater than 48. And then you need to be at least 18 years old to vote, so that has to be greater than or equal to 18. Okay? All right, now let's move on to graphing. So again, these notes are on your paper, so you need to write down the words that are underlined and in green. So inequalities can be graphed on a number line. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Sometimes it's possible to show all the values that make an inequality true, and the number line helps you see all of those values. So the number line is very visual, so it helps you see them very quickly. So when inequalities are graphed, here's an important part here. These are important. An open dot means that the number is not included in the solution set. Okay, so when we're using greater than or less than, we're going to be looking at an open dot. And a closed dot means that the number is included in the solution set. And this is when we're going to be using greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. So we see that closed dot. Go ahead and write this down, and I think when we do some examples, it'll be a little bit clearer. So pause the video if you need to write down all the vocabulary. All right, so let's put this together here. So we've got my greater than symbol. It means greater than. It's the open dot, so you need to write that. And then let's write an example. So let's say I have x is greater than 3. X is greater than 3. So it doesn't include 3. So I'm going to go to 3 and put an open circle, but then it's everything greater, so it should be everything that direction. Okay, you're going to have to make a number line there. So greater than or equal to, let's say x is greater than or equal to 1. So that means it includes 1. So I'm going to have go to 1, have an open circle, or excuse me, a closed circle because it includes 1 and it's everything greater. Excuse me. All right, am I less than? Let's say x is less than 4. So it does not include 4, so I'm going to circle 4, and then it's everything less than 4. Okay? The reason why I wouldn't just say 3 is because all of these numbers in between 3 and 4 could be solutions to this set. Okay? And then the less than or equal to, let's say that x is less than or equal to 1. Let's do 2. Less than or equal to 2. So that is a closed dot because it includes 2 and everything to that direction. All right. All right, so go ahead and pause the video. Make sure you write down all of these number lines and come back when you're finished. All right, so let's do some graphing here. All right, so example 5, go ahead and write this. N is greater than 4. So it's greater than 4, so I'm going to go to 4, but it does not include 4, so I'm going to circle it. And then it's everything that direction. Okay, so what exactly does that mean? It means all numbers greater than 4 are solutions to n greater than 4. Okay, let's look at the next one. N is less than or equal to negative 2.5. Go ahead and write that. So I'm going to go to negative 2.5. That would be between negative 2 and negative 3. I'm going to put a little niche there. Okay. Now, because it says greater than or equal to, it's going to be a closed dot, and it's anything less than. Okay. So what does that mean? It means all numbers less than or equal to 2.5 are solutions. Okay. Make sure you have those written down, even this part here. All right, you have 2 examples I want you to try. I want you to try this for 7 and 8. Write these down, and then make sure and tell me what it exactly means, just like the previous 2 examples. So pause the video and come back for your answer. All right, check those answers. All right, I think this is not too hard of a unit. Make sure you know which one is the greater than or less than symbol. That's the important part. It's also important that you know which one is a closed circle and which one is the open circle. Make sure it's very clear if your circle is open or closed. All right. All right, here is your video exit slip. I hope you all are so proud of me. I am under 10 minutes, almost 8 minutes here. So hope you're proud. And you've got 5 questions. If you have any questions that you need to ask us, please make sure and see us tomorrow. Have a great day, guys.